What's going on, everybody? It's T Reaper and I'm back with another video. Okay, we are going to go round 2 with this subject since I did not expect that much positive response. Thank you, everybody. And for those who got salty, hey, that's example A why you just don't troll the person that legitly is a professional troll. You get checkmated. It really sucks. So today, I promised that I would give more on my adventures in the last 5 months. Today we are going to have a little bit of fun doing a roast about this wonderful buddy of mine that I just talked about in my last video, about his gaming habits and what irked me the most. Now, this is going to be kind of funny, and I'm pretty sure most of the smart people who watch my channel already know that this is probably what was irking me, was that this dude was just not 100% committed to actually playing games. He would much rather be in the side room, watching Netflix, appeasing his girlfriend, So it's like, imagine like you legitimately go on like a 6-hour grind on Call of Duty, right? And you're raping all these noobs, and when shutout after shutout after shutout after shutout after shutout, and he's like, oh dude, I gotta go spend time with my girl for a little bit. I'll be back on tomorrow. Yeah. Then what the problem ended up happening was that he spent so much time with her that he fell asleep and would just pass the fuck out. So yeah, this guy just wasn't dedicated. He had potential. I'll give him that. And, it's not like he sucked at gaming, but he just didn't have the enthusiasm to be to actually just follow it wherever it led. It was more of a casual thing for him, which is understandable. If I was a workaholic and all I cared about was pussy and all I give a shit about was girls and all I cared about was legitly my next paycheck, even though we're gonna have a little bit of fun with that in just a second. But at the same time, if you're gonna pick up a hobby and you're gonna start gaming, you gotta give your all into it basically, and not just like spare time, just give half-assed job at your interest in the hobby, because then people like myself will legitimately laugh in your face, ha 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 ha, and not take you seriously because we're like, this dude's a casual, we don't give a fuck. But at the same time, we did have some fun times. We had fun on December holiday. Shout out to my Twitter fam. If everybody was wondering what I was doing during Christmas holiday season, I legitimately, with my buddy, who was the same person, we were just grinding Black Ops 4 lobbies. Treyarch, I knew that was actually gonna happen. It was really easy to farm green level noobs in Black Ops. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was fun. I had a lot of fun, and I had a lot of shutout matches, and it was a little, I got some pretty intense, rage quits, some comments. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually pretty fun. But we could only do it sparingly, and we couldn't really grind all day, because then what would happen is the girlfriend would come, into the house and then be like, who wants to smoke, or who wants dinner, or Frankie, can you spend time with me? Now, my house, I don't really give a shit, but at the same time, me and Frankie trying to grind video games, and all she wants to do is have social time. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that is actually kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, sorry, but that was just kind of the irking part. But then he just he would give it his all one night and then pass out the next night. Very inconsistent gamer. So annoying. But his skill would technically have improved had he kept going at it, because he was really good with those Bowie knives. Oh my god. And he loved zombies. No word of a lie there. But at the same time, gonna be a gamer, can't have a relationship drag you down. Sorry to say. And okay. So that was one of the main irksome problem. Now, as in terms of what I was talking about in my video earlier, last time, how I was talking about high society and the low society, this was kind of funny how he got kind of triggered, and he's like, if you think you're the only one with a high class family, you think again. And I'm just gonna sit back and laugh in your face, dude, because I personally think that had you had a high quality class family, when your apartment decided to have a gas leak and no one would take you in and you were basically homeless, and the fact that you were homeless most of your life, I want to beg a differ. I'm sorry. That's kind of me thinking like, didn't really have anywhere else to go. Sounds like no one would take you in. Mommy and daddy maybe ran out of money. I don't know. But at the same time, you know who did help you out? I did. Until you fucked it up. But, you know, case closed. So if you're going to tell me that, you know, you have a rich family, I very highly much doubt that, dude. But, you know, surprise me. I would be very interested to find out. But, you know, 8 children, I don't know about that. Yeah. 8 brothers and sisters? Yeah. That would drive me insane. Nah. I don't think so. But then again, maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. But overall, you know, there were certain things that I could see that irritated the living shit out of this kid. Like, for example, you know, everybody knows, you know, on this channel how I love to, you know, game all day and sleep all, or game all night, sleep all day sort of thing, unless I go to work and whatnot. It would just like kind of irk me that this dude was trying to copy me, but it was very clear that he like never had actually attempted doing it before. And what I meant by that is like, you know, any of you hardcore gamers out there, you know when you do a speed run or you do an all night stream, an all night walk, you know, an all night walkthrough, or you know, all night journey through the game, you know, your body needs to stay stimulated, so you either drink caffeine, espresso, whatever. And you know, this kid just, you know, all he would do is just smoke cigarettes, but like it wouldn't really help him. He would always, you know, crash. So I was like, yeah, this dude's clearly not a gamer, because this dude has never stayed up all night that much intensely before. So I could tell he was more of like an early bird type of person, which was also kind of cool. But then again, you know, he, you know, coffees every single morning, you know, like I explained earlier, you know, got to the point where I was like, yeah, I can see why this would actually become an issue. But overall, you know, some people just are clueless as fuck and dumb as fuck and just are just stupid. You know, that's kind of what I was like implying, was like, you know, people who don't know what, you know what the other person does for you don't know what their pros and cons are, you don't know what their, you know, natural traits are, you don't know what they're good at, you don't know what they're bad at, you don't know what they really do in real life, you know, in socialization qualities. So like, for example, if I hadn't seen you in 10 years and you don't know how I normally run my clique, I mean, you might pay attention every now and then, but you weren't really truly paying attention. You would know that the first thing that you don't fucking do is you don't actually try to troll me, because what happens is people get damaged when that actually happens, dude. And you know, you were like legitimately sitting there like, oh dude, I don't believe you're a troll. I don't believe you're a troll. I don't believe you're a troll. And all my other friends were in the background like legitimately laughing their asses off, because they're like, no, Reaper is actually a professional troll. He will troll you. And he's like, oh, he can't hurt me. I am not offended. I'll solve things with my fist. Yeah, dude. Yeah, see, if you solve things with your fist, dude, and this is a direct comparison. I'm not afraid of physical pain. I'm not afraid to, you know, like, get screwed over and die. I don't really care. It's like, it wouldn't bother me, dude. It doesn't bother me. That just, you can't solve things with your fist with me, man. I'm not intimidated. However, psychologically though, you are weak as fuck. And psychologically, dude, I bet I could tear you to shreds. I bet I could. Psychologically, I totally could. Don't want to, but I could. Again, don't troll a professional troll, because that person will then be like, alright, Lieutenant Reaper, I got this guy in my sights. How do we psychologically wreck him? Do we, you know, emotionally, filmly wreck him? Do we, you know, insult his intelligence? Do we insult his gaming habits? Do we insult how, you know, poorly and, you know, horribly he, you know, did not do shit for anything, or just, you know, he worked when he wanted money and that was pretty much it. Probably didn't bother to save that much money, or maybe he did, but, you know, so like I was saying, you know, don't troll a professional troll. That's just not what you do. And if you try doing that in real life, what ends up happening is you know, karma again, people. Karma is a bitch. It's kind of funny though. But overall, it's you can't go without life without failing at least once. What you do is you learn from the experience, you get back up, and you keep walking. You gotta have perseverance, you gotta have determination, and you got to keep following said dreams, no matter what they may be. Now, if anybody is wondering if I'm personally salty with this whole situation, no, I'm not. If anybody thinks I'm intimidated by, people that got salty, let's just say, nah, dude, I'm used to it. I'm used to it, people. You can't intimidate me. It's kind of the amusing part about it. Like, I simply just don't give a damn. And that's what makes it so entertaining. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for, coming by. Please, if you liked my story, if you liked my insight, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We'll start a conversation on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter there. This is Reaper. Have a wonderful week.